Hello everyone, I'm Avenger Green, and this is my catch-up review of Jed MacKay's current Avengers run, specifically issues 2, 3, and 4. So, just to recap, at the end of issue 1, Kang the Conqueror offered to help out Earth's mightiest heroes. He's currently in a medical coma, but beforehand, he handed the Avengers some key information regarding some future disasters that would have occurred otherwise. It's probably just to prove to his enemies that he's willing to work with them this time around instead of acting against them, and also probably to save his own skin from whatever trouble he got into. And issue 2 focuses on the Avengers stopping these future disasters. Black Panther stops a Hydra hostage in Mexico City. Thor deals with a train derailing in central India. Vision and Iron Man stop a falling airplane in Dublin. And Captain America gets this really sweet and heartwarming moment where he helps a truck driver that would have otherwise caused a traffic accident in Pittsburgh. And Scarlet Witch's part in all this was creating portals for the Avengers to go out and stop these disasters. Though naturally, Carol and the team are being wary of Kang and are keeping a sharp eye on his comatose state. 8. Issues 3 and 4 deal with the first Tribulation Event, one of the May disasters Kang warned the team about before passing out from his injuries. The first event is an invasion from a group of interdimensional Cityslayers called the Ashen Combine. And it's through these guys we get one of my favorite aspects of Jed MacKay's writing. The man really knows how to make impressively creepy and distinct villains, and he has great luck finding talented art teams to bring them to life. Just look at the Three Mothers, the Peregrine Child, and the Blasphemy Cartel from his Doctor Strange books, and you'll see what I'm talking about. As for the Ashen Combine, they consist of 5 city-slaying freaks. First, there's Idol Alabaster, this bird egg thing who can hypnotize normal citizens into worshipping her and gaining power from their praise. Second is Citysmith. It's a twisted maniac with the personality of a pretentious artist who desires to bend cities into his weird art. Third is Lord Inu, who seems to be able to turn people still with some kind of weird energy. The fourth member is the Dead, who kind of has a silhouette similar to Black Panther. Maybe that's a plot point, or maybe he's an ultra-dimensional version, who knows. But for now, all we know about him is that he seems to be some type of necromancer. And the fifth member of the team is a robot named Mirrodin Diadem, who just wants to consume and imprison intelligent life. Naturally, the Avengers mobilize to stop these guys. And side note, in issue 3, we actually see some costume changes for Black Panther, Iron Man, and Thor based on stuff going on in their own solo books. So, while Captain Marvel, Iron Man, and Thor, Vision, and Scarlet Witch go out to deal with the Combine, Panther and Captain America are actually sent on an infiltration mission to the Combine's orbital base known as the Impossible City. And it's through the narration, we actually learned that not only is the Impossible City actually alive, it was the one narrating issue 3 and continues to do narration for issue 4. Now, issue 4 is when we actually start to see the individual battles of the Avengers versus the Ashen Combine play out, all while it's interspersed with Cap and Panther's infiltration mission into the Impossible City. Out of all the Ashen Combine, it seems like Idol Alabaster is the most insidious, as it turns out that when she gets people to worship her, it forms a psychic bond with her worshippers so that any pain inflicted on her is dealt to her followers, which naturally puts Thor in a moral bind. And as we see later on in this issue, things aren't exactly going Wanda and Tony's way. Especially poor Tony, as he ends up as part of the Citysmith's artwork. Of course, what carries all these issues is MacKay's usual strength and excellent character writing, and his ability to draw in continuity for the bigger Marvel universe into his story. We see this with Sam and Panther's interactions during their infiltration mission, carrying some of the tension from their last confrontation and Sam's solo title earlier this year. Thor still has the regal badass energy about him. Wanda's still a force to be reckoned with, haunted by her own demons, which includes Chthon. And Carol is still proven to be an interesting leader who's willing to accept suggestions of other members, but it's still clear she's in charge. So far, Tony and Viz seem to be the most lacking in terms of major characterization so far, but Tony's still got some interesting dialogue, and it does seem like Vision is going to have some more importance in future issues. Oh, and of course, as you can obviously see, CF Villa and Federico Bell's artwork, they just make the books an absolute visual treat. The energy effects from all the crazy powers being thrown around look really cool, and the Ashen Combine are beautifully realized in all their monstrosities. So, that was my catch-up review of Avengers issues 2, 3, and 4. If you're a fan of Earth's Mightiest Heroes, you have no excuse not to be reading this series. It's everything I can ever ask for in an Avengers book, and I'm really curious to see what the other Tribulation events are going to be like, and how the Avengers fend off the Combine and the Impossible City. And if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification button so you always know when I upload a new video. Until next time, have a great day.